Welcome to Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports, where we strip away the fluff and get straight to the heart of the game. From the hottest plays on the court to the controversies off it. We're breaking it all down with unfiltered takes and raw honesty. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Just real talk for real fans. Let's get into it.
Hey everybody, welcome to Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. You are rocking with your girl Keisha and your boy Duval. Y'all come on in the building, hit the like button. Thank y'all for being so supportive, but hit the like button as you come in the door. Sorry about the time change, but I was running around and Duval was running around. Matter of fact, I don't know what Duval was doing. But anyway, we are here. How you feeling, Duval?
I feel all right. I came from a seminar.
Oh, so you was trying to enrich yourself.
Yeah.
You was trying to make yourself better?
Yeah.
Did it work?
No.
You don't sound no different. You don't sound no different. I hate to tell you that, my brother. You don't sound no different. You sound like the same. So what you're saying is you was asleep in that training class like I be at work. So you was sleeping there?
Yeah.
I understand. Let's say hey to the chat. What's going on, chat? You better say hey. What's up, Drake Stewart? Donna C. Anthony Green. TW7525. What's up, Gregory Steels? What's up, Auntie Fee? Auntie Fee got some she got us some exhibits. She gonna take your job, Devon. She gonna take your job. What's up, S. Mosby? What's up, Faithfully Yours? Drew Brown. Live, Laugh, Love, Green Thumb. What's up, Beth Higgins? Van is in the house. What's good, Van? What's up, Bob Jones? DJ Rod. What's up, T. Camilla? Shirley Kimbrough. Oh, let's see who else I got missing. Oh, y'all. Furious ATL Hoops. Okay. Welcome.
You say hello to Mary and Jack.
I ain't got that far down yet. What's up, Mary? Jack of Voodoo?
Yeah,
that must be your cousin.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
He say hello from Canada.
Yeah.
That's your people. Well,
hey, internationally known.
Yeah. What's up, Chicago Cheetah? And not for the week. Y'all come on in the building.
You tell Van we got mess. He loves
mess. We got more mess. It's gonna be our quick takes. It ain't gonna stay too long on it. Because if we stay too long on it, then the rest of y'all gonna get in trouble with your significant other, wondering why you over there kiki-keying all the time on YouTube. Yeah. So we gonna go real quick, like, because we just, me and Duval with the mess. That's what we here for. I mean, I try to be good, but Duval don't let you be good. So this is all his fault. Duval, let me put you down in that little, put you back down on that little couch. See that? You see that?
Yeah.
Put you on that little couch. And then bam, Duval. Who that is, Duval?
That's a dead person.
She living, Duval. The tweet say, praying for your recovery, sis. You'll bounce back quick.
Yeah, on another team.
Now listen, Smith, why you, Duval? Why look like she getting the IV?
She like she on that Thriller video.
What happened from Alyssa Smith being in Judge Judy courtroom on Sunday
night
to being in the hospital with IV on Monday morning?
Because a goddamn lie. That's an old picture.
Duval. The brother didn't use AI. real.
That's an old picture, Keisha. I wish they had the date. I wish I could blow that picture up. You know how they got the date on the wall. That's an old picture, Keisha.
You think so?
Yeah, it's an old picture.
She wasn't at
She,
practice.
where she sit from? Use the same strap on everybody and then sterilize it down?
I
That
don't
what she
know.
sit from?
All I know is I'm telling you what they said. They said she was sick. Meanwhile, Becky Hammond said, I forgot what she said. She said something about.
She's sick and tired. That's what Becky Hammond said. She's sick and tired.
She said, no, she said something about she was out for personal reasons. And then next thing I know, her brother was saying that she was sick and she gonna bounce back. Bounce back for what?
They went to the Kennedy Carter School online. That's all that is. That's the Kennedy Carter School online. I remember Kennedy Carter used the same hospital photo for 2 times that she had COVID, quote unquote, allegedly, for 2024, knowing that she was suspended. And then Kennedy Carter lied and said she was sick again. Well, allegedly said she was sick again. Because they cut her ass after that. Yeah, they went to Jalen Ramsey school.
So let me get this straight. So, okay. All-Star game Saturday, right?
Yeah. Party all night.
Party all night. Got into it that night.
Yeah.
Sunday we was on Judge Judy.
Sunday the mess. Sunday morning the mess.
That was the 26th.
And then Sunday night, Judge Judy and Van had a good time.
Okay. And now she trying to bounce back.
And that picture came out Tuesday afternoon before the game.
And this is what look, and this is what Becky had to say about her on Tuesday. You know, she didn't play because I think they played Tuesday night.
They played Tuesday night. I remember that. They played Tuesday
Okay.
night. Remember I said she was out.
She was out. This is what Becky had to say. Hold on. Let's see if I can bring it up for y'all. Hold on now. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
Hey, Coach, 2 quick ones for me. One, you've talked a little bit about wanting to see more consistent ball movement from the offense. Did you feel like the team hit the right notes in this one against Portland's defense?
It was okay. I wouldn't say it was one of our highs, but it definitely wasn't one of our lows. It was just in the medium range, I would say. I guess around 235 to 245 passes that we had. Typically, I'd like that around.
Yeah, Becky, come on with it.
260 to 280. That's a nice number for us. Anything above that is fantastic. So I would give us a B on the ball movement.
Got you. And Bree Turner getting the start tonight. Knowing Alyssa Smith, just wanted to ask if you had any kind of update on her status, if you anticipate that being a long-term absence.
I'm hoping it's maybe like a 24-hour thing. Kind of came up on a quick figure out. So hopefully, we get a lot of fluid in her and she'll be ready to go pretty well, hopefully.
Thank you.
Duvall?
Let me tell you something about Becky Hammond. She a bald head ass lie too. Because they ain't just the same lady that said Kenny Carter will be back soon. She came back from one game, cut her the next day. Man, she don't be shit.
First, I wish I could find the video when she was talking about, I think it was pregame. She was kind of like vague about it. Now she's talking about it was 24 hours and it just snuck up on her. It just snuck up on her. So, Duvall, all we can do is go off of what the coach say.
Coach a bald head ass lie. That's what coach is. She lied before. She lied about Kenny Carter.
She did. Her track record is not that great.
Got her ass up out of there.
Got her up out the paint. Sure did.
She didn't even waste no time with it. And then don't want to answer no questions about it. But she got all the time in the world to answer questions about Sandy Bandello.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She had her statement ready. It was already written. She had it punctuated, got it proofread by the
Mm-hmm.
PR department. She was ready to go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lying.
Well, Nelissa Smith, I know Duvall don't believe you, but Keisha says, please get better soon.
I
Get
don't
better
believe it.
soon.
They finna get their ass up out of
Get better. Nelissa, I believe the lie. Get better, Nelissa Smith. Get better soon.
there. They finna get their ass up out of there.
Your opinion is noted, Duvall.
Yeah.
He
That's
like
it.
Becky a bald headed.
She a bald head ass lie. She finna get her ass up out of there. Listen, she said she said you. I'm tired of you using the same strap on 3 different people on the team. And everybody's sick, include your ass.
You think she's shopping the trade line?
Yeah, cause she said she don't sterilize her equipment. She
Shut
said
the
if you don't
ball.
sterilize your equipment, you cannot be on this roster. You are a safety risk. That what Becky Hammond said. She said you are a safety risk. You are a health risk. So
We
you know what I'm
done.
saying? You cannot be on this roster. You have to go.
We done because the ball goes into something else that's just not not even required. Some people in the chat say she out there warming up the ball. They play tonight.
Oh, you got money in chat.
Okay. Hold on. All right. Thank you, Live, Laugh, Love. Member for 3 months. The W is a whole soap opera, and a reality show. They are.
Yeah.
They are that. They say she warming up tonight, Devon. I'm telling you, you gotta believe Becky. Becky tells the truth all the time. That's what I keep trying to tell you. You don't want to believe it.
Did Kenny Carter play a couple of games after her quote unquote sickness before they got her
She
ass up out there?
she did.
She could be auditioning Alyssa Smith tonight. This would be the game where Alyssa Smith get like 13, 14 touches, have a good game, and then next thing you know, she out of there.
I just want Devon, in the essence of transparency. Look, because I do my due diligence. Devon. You know. Oh, look, let's get it in, Devon.
Yeah. Did she talk to anybody on the team?
So maybe I just seen her working, Devon. I just seen her working. Yeah, and Jackie there. I just seen her working, Devon. You seen what I seen.
Yeah.
But anyway, we gonna leave Nelissa and her drama alone. But we had another one more drama. We gonna get this out the way. Apparently, the stud buzz was not only messing with some ex relationships. Well, they both ex. I don't know what it is, Chad. I don't know if the ex are still on or not on. I don't know what's going on, but apparently Sanaa Rivers got upset with him too.
Mm-hmm.
She said she didn't want her business in the street.
Oh, oh. At the end of the day, how I feel about it, if it's my business, whether I tell it or not, that should be up to me. Whoever else is involved in the business, the other party, it should be up to them to disclose said information. That's how I feel about it, you know. But no shade, shit. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say much else about it. That's how I feel. My business should be my business to tell. Her business should be her business to tell, and nobody else shouldn't be telling it. And I don't feel like no real friend does that.
Mm.
That's how I feel.
basically what happened, right, Duvall, is Courtney was caught on the live stream talking about you been acting funny since you ain't been with your girl.
Mm.
And your girl, we all know, was Marina Mabry.
Mm-hmm.
And Sanaa River felt like, why you doing all that on your live stream? That's my business.
You put me on the spot.
He said that's her business. I mean, I kind of agree with her, but do people understand that when you go on this live stream, anything's fair game?
Yeah. But this what I would tell Sanaa Rivers. Disclose why you ain't playing well this season. Disclose that. First of all, disclose that. And then secondly, you know what I'm saying? Everything is on the table when you go on stud buds. You know what I'm saying? The stud buds in WBA should be the bearer of bad news. When they see stud buds, you should go the other way if you don't want anything to be revealed or disclosed.
And I know some people were saying, in the chat, I think her beef was from last year. Why would she be doing a video about last year's All-Star game?
And about no last year, this year. And Marina Mabry was at this year's All-Star game.
Yeah. And they was together then. Right? They took
Yeah,
pictures
they
and
was
everything together.
Remember they had the Valentine's Day and all that stuff.
Yeah, they was together then. It appears that they are not together now.
They was even together in Unravel.
Yeah. It appears
what
that
happened.
Go ahead.
You said it appears of what? You said it appears what?
That's what it appears.
You ain't say nothing.
That Mabry and Sanaa Rivers is not together now.
Yeah.
You can't hear me?
I hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I said it
appears
that they're not together now.
What you called them broke up?
Oh. I don't know. You gonna have to tell me that. I don't know.
I know.
Go ahead.
It's her macaroni and cheese.
You better stop that shit. You so goddamn stupid. I thought you had some real reporting.
Yeah, it was her macaroni and cheese. That shit had but Cloud does. She said, I can't do this no more. She said, I can't do this no more. I'm tired of being constipated. You know what I'm saying? That's what she said.
So that's what it was, huh?
Yeah, she said, I quit this. You know what I'm saying? She said, I'd rather work at Mickey D's. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this no more. That, you know what I'm saying? It's that mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? She said, you don't put no egg in it. She said, you put that 2% milk instead of that vitamin D milk. And she said, you don't need to stir it. She said, it's just straight nasty.
Well,
I can't do it.
Well, at the end of the dang day, it seemed like, you know, I think, now to be honest with you, I think her and Mabry are probably good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're just not together no more. And she didn't want her business in the street.
But I do have to say a question.
Go ahead.
I wonder if that, you know how a person could get with you when you're in your most vulnerable moment in your grief?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder
She lost her mama.
Wore off. And that was around the time when they got with each other. When she lost her mom and everything, she probably was at her most vulnerable state.
Yeah, she was.
And that probably, you know what I'm saying, rode together for a year. Because maybe it's the older one. Cause
she is.
Like, what? Yeah. Ain't she like in her 30s?
She close to it. I forgot how old she is, but I'll look it up, but that she's a baby. This one, Sanaa Rivers is a baby. Marina Mabry is.
I know she played for Dallas for like 4 years. Played for Chicago Sky for 3, and then she played for Connecticut 2 and 9-1.
Yes. She 29.
Oh, there she. Yeah.
I think Sanaa might be 23, 24.
Yeah. Nah, she
You
was
know?
24 because she was a rookie last year.
Yeah.
Probably
23.
Yeah, cause I know she did 2 years at South Carolina, and then what 2 years at NC State.
Yeah. So yeah, it just, it happens. I mean, after a while, she's like, no, thank you. I was in a different mind state then. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
And
it is what it is.
in situations like that, a person don't want to be alone.
Right.
And so somebody give you any kind of affection and love, you know what I'm saying, meant something to you. But then sometimes you could just wake up in the morning and feel like, man, I don't get along with this person. Not get along with this person, but I don't, you know what I'm saying, I'm not compatible with this person. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so,
It's just one of them things. I think she was just mad at Court and the Stud Buzz for speaking on something that wasn't their business. That's all.
no, yeah, because now people going to ask her about it.
Right.
Remember, this is the WNBA at the end of the day.
Correct. And if they wouldn't have brought it up, nobody had asked. I mean, we noticed, but nobody was asking the question. So, Stud Buzz strike again. But anyway, we're going to get to our first topic.
Yeah.
And our first topic is this, Devon. Before we get into all the craziness, the Dream stunned the Dallas Wings in the waning 20 seconds of the game. You know, I was at the game.
Yeah.
And I was getting text messages from you. They were not very nice. You was over there talking about, I can't take this.
Yeah.
So Devon, I will let you get look. Hey, I couldn't believe that Enrique fouled Alicia Gray in that moment. I couldn't believe it. Matter of fact, Enrique couldn't believe it. She got mad, left the court, and stormed off.
Had a tantrum.
Yeah, she crashed out. Alicia Gray stepped up there, hit them free throws, and they got the ball back. And then Alicia Gray proceeds to go with the game winner. She did come in. She came in a clutch. So the Angel down that stretch. Nice block on Jessica Shepard. They came from 15 down the ball. Because they was trailing the whole game. Go ahead.
Show the defensive highlights. I sent you.
Okay. Yeah, because Shepard was trying to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to keep them in it. But they had a monster down there. Oh, that's Anissa Morrow.
No, it's you gotta go up. You gotta go up in your Instagram.
Go up. Okay. You always sending stuff. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Here we go, chat.
I want to need some more because I'm gonna show that too.
All right then. You know, head honcho. All right, let me make this bigger, chat. You can see? Okay, here we go.
This is a defensive clinic.
All right, here we go.
For this team, this worked out very well for them so far this season. As Weir late in the shot clock has to heave it up, can't finish. Shepard trying to go back at him. Final 20 seconds here of the quarter. Big screen there from Tawir. They try to get it to her, and in the passing lane. It's kind of like when a dance teacher tells you to go pull out every time. Paige definitely takes that to heart.
Shepard trying to go up and under. Good defense by Reese on that one of the opening half. Here in Arlington, Agumbawale been terrific so far in this game. Hasn't
Oh, okay. Paige, she said, "Give me that shit."
DB5 also always a good option late in the game. So is Shepard. Can't get to go.
Scoreboard, drive to the basket. Hit the boards. Give yourself another opportunity.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Talk about it, bro.
The game last night, I want to get into the big picture, but as far as the game last night, it was more so like, how I can explain this? Angel kept a minute. Alicia Gray closed the book. Ryan Howard took PTO. Joey Canada had Butterfingers. He didn't want to play Ocott no more. Now Hillman was too small.
But I got something to say about that, but I'm gonna let you finish.
Go ahead.
You know, we had the problem with Tony's ticket, so we didn't get in there until the middle of the second quarter. So I didn't get to see the first quarter until I got home. And then when I got home and watched it again, Ocott was visibly confused out there when she came in for her rotation. It looked like she didn't know where to go on defense, and it looked like on offense she was a little confused too. It seemed like Coach Smecko got frustrated, pulled out of the game, and never went back to her. I think with the introduction of Bree Jones, some of the sets and things that they running offensively and defensively probably have changed, right, Devon? And she's confused. That was visible to me. Now, I know people might try to come for me, but all you need to do is go watch the first quarter. And if you say you don't see it, you just lying.
You don't see what?
Flat out. If you say you don't see that she was lost, you just flat out lying, because that's what it looked like to me.
Who was lost?
Okay.
Yeah. I told you she still got to learn, though.
Oh, yeah, of course. I just think he got frustrated. I think he panicked. Talking about Smecko. And clarify my comments. Talking about Smecko. He panicked, and he didn't have time in his mind to teach on the job.
He can't.
Mm-hmm. So he went with what he had, because he went back to Bree Jones, because Bree Jones, I mean, she's been in the system. She knows the system. She's a vet. She's very smart, high IQ. Her body hasn't completely came back around yet, but the mind is still, the mind is still there. And we to what are we, 24 games in? 24 games in? 26. I think it's something like that. 26 games in?
27.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. And at some point, hey, man, it's been 27 games. I need you to get it. So I think to be honest with you, Devon, I think his intention was to use Ocott. But once he realized she was lost, and he was already, and they was losing the whole game, he just didn't go back to her. He kind of did that with Nas Hillman too. Nas Hillman was just getting done in defensively.
Yeah.
So it seemed like he didn't go back. Like that third quarter, he didn't go back to her too much at all. So he came back with her in the fourth, and then you see he had to pull her back. He had to put Bree Jones back in the game. But I don't want to take over your soliloquy. Keep cooking.
Nah, I just like I said, you already talked about his rotations.
They were bad.
You already talked about his philosophy once again. His philosophy once again put us behind the 8 ball because what it was before, like the last few minutes of the game, they was like 0 for 14 for 3.
Yep.
I think they only hit 1 3-pointer the whole game.
Yep.
And so you got that, and then like
they were 1 for 16
the whole game.
Yep.
So you got that, and then like I said, he I need to go big picture. It's clear that Ryan Howard is not somebody that could be counted on in big games. She's not somebody that emotionally can handle it. She get passive, she get tentative, and it's clear that, in my opinion, she's no longer one of the top 2 best players on the team. She's like 3rd best player on the team. Angel's top 2 best player on the team. Because that's the only person that give you consistency, effort, and production in each and every game, big or small. It's easy for Ryan Howard to have these big games against, say the Fire and the Mystics, teams that really don't show no threat to you. But these teams that like the Fever and the Valkyries and like the Dallas Wings and the Minnesota Lynx, you putting in your PTO, you want to take games off. Nah, that's not good. Nah, it's all going too far like some of these stupid ass podcasts that want to say trade Ryan Howard. They not, those podcasts is not, say they don't operate in rationality. They operate out of emotion instead of, using common sense when it comes to somebody left you a message. Kathy Thompson.
Okay. You talking to me?
Yeah, somebody left you a message. It's an important message. That's the only reason why I stopped this.
Oh. Okay, Keisha, I gave. Oh, for sure, Kathy Thompson. I'm gonna get with Tony. I need to get your name. I need to get your name inside my phone. I will get with Tony. Thank you.
I looked out for you.
No good, Ninja.
So,
go ahead.
Let
me write that down on my sticky. Go ahead.
So, like I said, yeah, Dallas Wings did win last. I mean, the Atlanta's Dream did win last night. Great game that they pulled out. But I'm concerned. I'm concerned by this team. Like I said again, Ryan Howard's the 3rd best player on this team. She can't keep disappearing in these big games and expect us to really take her seriously. And but I'm not like these dumbass podcasts that want to trade her already. She's young. She still can really grow and develop. She's not a finished product. She's still a 4-time All-Star. And she would have been a 5-time All-Star in 5 years if she didn't get hurt in 2024. You know what I'm saying? We can't just say silly stuff just for, clicks and views. You know what I'm saying? We have to be realistic. So trading her is off the table. But she's not somebody that you can depend on. And you have to, if you're the Atlanta Dream, you have to operate with that premise that, she can't be dependent on in big games. Especially if your dreams and aspirations is to win a championship. And so, like I said, Angel played fantastic. throughout the game. Like I said, even when she got scored on, it was just more so like Paige Bueckers when she hit that three on her. If you watch the replay, Paige Bueckers pushed off, and she did the Euro step back to get space. She didn't do that on Angel Straight. You have to do stuff like that just to get off. That
Mhm.
tells you the respect that people have for Angel, because you know what I'm saying. She wouldn't have did that over Joy Canada. She wouldn't have pushed off. She would have shot at that rail over Joy Canada because she don't feel Joy
Oh wait,
Canada.
Jordan kind of is 4'8". Keep going.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But she don't have to do all that.
No.
She wouldn't have to do all that with Ryan Howard. She'll do the same thing. She'll score Ryan Howard straight up. But with Angel, she had to push off and do that back step because, like I said, she can't just score straight up on Angel like that. But when you got somebody that can go out 1 through 5, you know what I'm saying. Of course, you got to use whatever tricks and tools to your advantage to try to, you know what I'm saying, to manufacture points. Speaking of Joy Canada, again, she'll butterfingers all night, and her size is continue to become a concern when it comes to these big games against these big opponents. And teams, most or not, are finding a way to get their players in the post against Jordan Canada and to exploit her for her lack of size. That will hurt us at the end of the day. That will cause us to have a mismatch. I'm glad Alicia Gray showed her last night because there was a couple games she went incognito, but I'm glad last night she decided, you know what I'm saying, to join the party. Like I said, but we have a concern. Now I'm finna solve these concerns if the team decide to listen to me. Now pull up the graphic.
Okay.
Pull up the graphic. Because I need to solve these concerns.
Well, you know, they probably won't listen to you, DeBall.
They should listen to me. We got 5
Uh-huh.
days. Bam!
Ray Burrell.
Yeah. I love Ray Burrell.
We know why you love Ray Burrell. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now get out of that, Keisha. Now you
Okay.
read what
Trinity talks a lot, but
yeah,
anyway.
you read what Trendy said.
All right. Ray Burrell is enjoying a breakout campaign in her 5th WNBA season, posting career highs in scoring, assists, and defensive production. The 26-year-old closed out July by tying her career high with 24 points while adding a career high 4 steals in a matchup against the New York Liberty. It was her second consecutive 20-point performance. First time in her career, she's put together back-to-back 20-point games and her third 20-point outing in her last 5 contests. Burrell entered July on the heels of a strong finish to June, averaging 17 points, 2.3 assists, 1.5 steals plus blocks over her final 6 games. She didn't slow down once the calendar flipped, putting up 16 points, 3 assists, and 1.8 steals and blocks in July. The Las Vegas native has increased her scoring by 5.9 points per game compared to last season, and considering the way she played over her last 15 games, that number could climb even higher. The jump hasn't come simply because she's taking more shots, but because she's been more efficient than ever. She's shooting a career best 46% from the floor and 38.8% from three after finishing last season at 32%. She's also getting to a free throw line more consistently, converting 78.7% of her career high 3.3 attempts per game. We'll see Ray back on the floor this Sunday as the Los Angeles Sparks take on the Portland Fire, looking to snap a 6-game losing streak. 5 of those 6 losses have come by single digits, leaving the Sparks hoping to finally turn those close games into a win.
I'm gonna say this. Put the graphic back up.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Capel? Cover your ears. You ain't
Uh-oh.
like what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
You gotta make that trade. She solves a lot of issues if you make the trade for her right now. Issue number one, she can't play point guard. I seen her do it in the qualifying games in overseas when the United States. She played point guard for the USA team. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So she can play point guard. So when you got these oversized matchups against Jordan Kendall, you could pull Jordan Kendall and put her in, and that could resolve a lot of those flaws and issues. And her defensive prowess has went up. It's also solve your bench scoring. So when Ryan Howard disappeared, you still could have somebody off the bench that could still give you some production and allow your team to still function at a high level. Because as of right now, if you don't get somebody like her, you have a lot less room for error than you do currently. And so what does that mean? That means Papa got to get in the package. That means that first round pick got to get in the package. Yes, she is a free agent after this season. That's why it would make more sense for the LA Sparks to get off of her while she's in a position where you could get value for her, just like they're going to try to get value for Kelsey Plum. At this point, you have to make a business decision if you're the Sparks. Just go full on tank and go get Juju and get all draft picks you can get and go young. Because this veteran movement that you got right now is not working. So you might have to just tear it down and start all over. And what better way to start all over with a California native who is probably the biggest generational talent since Maya Moore and Juju Watkins? You know what I'm saying? That you might as well start over with her, strip it down, take those draft picks, and get younger. Because what you got right now is not working. And in case of the dream, you get her, you let her play out the season. She will understand and like the environment that you are in currently with this team, and she will want to stick around. And she might take less money to do it. Because like I said again, money is cool. Don't get me wrong. But money can't overcompensate for peace of mind and happiness. And so that's a move I will make. I will make that move. That'll be my number one move I will make. I will trade that first and Papa, and I will go get her. Because she can help your scoring prowess when Ryan Howard go into these lows, which hurts the team. And on top of that, go ahead.
I was just going to say, kind of like she did when they was playing on Robin.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. And like I said, this is a common case of somebody that truly developed. Like I said, you see what she was playing with last year, and her stats in 2024 were worse than that. Like I said, she was barely roster eligible in 2024 the way she was playing. And now she could be a starter on somebody's team. But you need to have something else. You need an insurance policy. Now, I'm not in the camp of trading Ryan Howard. That's stupidity. But you do need an insurance policy when she don't show up. And that could be your insurance policy. And she started to pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? So that's somebody that could really, really be an asset to this team as of right now. And so if you're not going to use a first-round pick for her, then take off the screen and pull up the last tweet I gave you on the Instagram.
Okay. This one is playing tonight. Giving them the business.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Computer acting funny.
And her contract is cheap. I'm talking about Ray Burrell. It's real cheap. So blow that up.
All right, you ready?
Get this person, yes. This is what this person did just in the first half.
Team that doesn't shoot and make a lot of threes, but they did go off from deep last game. Morrow was a key part of that. This time she gets inside and comes up with a pretty finish right in front of her. Now she's looking to run the floor. Morrow coming off one of her best games. Already got a bucket in the paint once, gets another one there. Second time she's
too small,
too small sign as well.
Yeah, that's what she
Knocking
said.
down
Dennis,
shots with,
you
like,
too
with ease
small.
that
Get
day.
on away from
Bueckers is
me.
also checked in now for the Sky.
Get
Morrow
off
putting
me,
on the spin
Dennis.
cycle in the paint.
Yeah, eat your Wheaties.
Courtney Vandersloot going to the scorer's table. She's looking to check in.
And we've seen her minutes increase since coming back from her ACL injury.
Assistant coach with UCLA. Ledger Walker was a part of that UCLA team, and Meekins
Vandersloot,
also
get out of here.
on their team in Connecticut.
Morrow shaking loose on the inbounds plays.
Like the shots that you had in that Connecticut game.
Mezion gonna like that triple out of the hand of Morrow. The help. Jumper goes down.
Hey, man. Needs the beast.
She had 17 points tonight in the first half. That's just in the first half. I don't know what she ended up with.
Right now, they let me look at the box score. Lisa Ball, you know how Connecticut Sun do. They went away probably. 19 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 8 of 12.
She said 26.
No, she got 19, 8 of 12,
Okay.
2 assists, 7 rebounds.
All right. Let me answer this question real quick before I continue.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said I'm contradicting myself because I'm saying you can't depend on Ryan Howard right now to be consistent, but don't trade her. No, you don't trade a young player that got upside. She's 26 years old. What you hope that is she figures it out. She's on a 3-year deal. Now, if you're in year 3 and you just feel like, hey, she is what she is, then you can see what you get for her.
But no,
But-
this is the first year.
As right now, first of all, you don't need to have that conversation till you get her a new coach.
Mm.
It's not the conversation you have as of yet. Because we don't know if she's being used wrong. And so that's not being a hypocrite. If I'm saying, okay, put it this way. I'm gonna take y'all to my team, the Jacksonville Jaguars, before this past season. Trevor had a year and a half of bad football play. He got hurt the last 6 games of the 2023 season, didn't play well. He had a great season up until that point. But last 6 games of the 2023 season, he did play well. 2024, he didn't play well, and he got hurt, and he missed some games that season. You think Jaguar traded him? Nope. You know why? Because he was still 25 years old at that time. And what they were hoping beyond hope that he would just figure it out before they even have to make that type of decision. Guess what he did, Keisha?
You tell me.
He was third in MVP voting. Last 9 games of the season, he was playing the best quarterback play in football according to all the metrics. That's what you call patience. The Jaguars showed patience and got him a good coach that knew how to utilize him, and he figured it out at least last season. Hopefully he don't backslide. But at least last season he figured it out. When you got a young player with upside, you don't give up on that already. Especially if that player is not a malcontent. She seemed like she a pretty humble person. She seemed like she coachable. You just hope that she figures it out. Or you hope that the coach figures it out for her, or get another coach that can figure it out. So in the case of, so people say, well, why not have the same type of mindset with Power? Only reason because she's a valuable asset, but at the same time, she's not helping the team at this moment. If Papa was playing like Bolace, this wouldn't even be a conversation. Because then I would say, what?
You missing it. Devon, I'm going to say, just to help out both of your point, those are two different talent levels between Papa and Ryan Howard.
I ain't even talking about. Go ahead.
You can't wait for upside on every player.
Yeah.
That's all.
He got to win now. That coach has to win now. And for whatever reason, he don't believe in Papa anymore. So he don't have the patience to wait it out with her. But you have to wait it out with Ryan Howard. When somebody goes to the All-Star 4 out of 5 years, and the 1 year that she didn't go because she was hurt, you don't give up on that, because it's not like you could get somebody just as good as her off the rip.
That's the difference.
People want to keep their good players too. You know that, right? Now, I mean, maybe you could have got her for a Kelsey Plum, who's going to be a free agent. But why would you make that trade, Atlanta? And Kelsey Plum ain't going to give you no assurance that she will stay beyond this season. And she's older. So I'm going to get, so if I want to say trade her for Kelsey Plum, just Ryan Howard, just for hypothetical.
Horrible
so I'm going to get older at a position with worse defensively and somebody that can walk out the door. That don't make sense.
And Devon, Kelsey Plum don't want to deal with the young talent.
No.
She made that clear when she got Rakia up out the door and trying to get Cam Brink out the door. Did y'all forget that?
Like I said, it's like y'all trying so hard to have a gotcha moment, but you can't have a gotcha moment with me.
They just want you to keep pow no matter what happens.
But if the man's not playing her and he's on a win now timeline, because you know what that man knows? Let them go out in that first round. Who you think they looking at first?
Him.
They ain't trained none of them players. He gonna be the one that get that ass. That's why, matter of fact, I explained to you this last night. I'm finna explain to the chat right now.
Go ahead.
Why you think I ain't want Bree Jones to come back to August? Because I knew the moment she came back, Olcott wasn't going to play like that no more. He wasn't going to have the patience with Olcott no more. He going to go with what he knows. Because once that man got into the Angel Reese business, he got to win now. There's no development. Because of y'all. Y'all ain't going to allow him to develop players. Y'all want results. You know why y'all want results? Because y'all know when that team come up short, guess who the Carolina fans gonna blame? Guess who those C.C. Clark and Fever fans gonna blame? They ain't gonna blame none of them. You know who they gonna blame.
You're gonna blame Angel.
So y'all gonna want him to win now too. And he knows that. Because y'all don't want Angel to get blamed for something that she can't control. Y'all don't want her to have more neck to deal with. So, yes, y'all putting pressure on the team. I'm talking y'all in the chat, me, and all these other Angel fans is putting pressure on that team to win today. Because we don't want Angel to go through any more negativity from that fan base and from South Carolina fan base or anybody else that want to use her as a punching bag. That man knows that as well. That CEO of Atlanta knows that as well. So guess what? Their mentality change. They have to win today. That's why he can't play like that's why he can't coach like he coached last year. Last year he had no expectations. This year he got all the expectations. I ain't say they gotta win a championship this year, but they gotta get further than the first round. And they got at least look competitive when they get their ass whooped, if they do get their ass whooped. And so, again, it makes you make decisions in a short-sighted manner instead of the long game. And that's what y'all got to understand, chat. He don't have the luxury to develop anybody when you got a fan base that's saying you better win today because we don't want our superstar player to get any hatred or disrespect because she came up short. Because they already putting the pressure on her because it was fun. It was fun and game when she was on Chicago Sky and she was the best player on the team and she was getting her head beat in 34 times out of 44 games. And she had a management staff that knows that they ain't trying to win. They don't want to win. They don't care to win. It was all fun and game where they could just point at her and say, ha, 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 ha. Look what the situation you in. Yeah, you in a messed up situation. You and never would catch up with Cece when it comes to team success. Nah, boo, boo, boo. That's what they were telling her. Now she got traded. Now it's a different ball game. Now they're nervous. So again, they don't have the luxury to develop players now. They need right now, this Atlanta Dream right now need proven commodities to help this team win today. And Carl Smeckel, if you see how he do his rotations, you see how he plays certain people, his mentality is like, I got to play people who I feel like could help me win now. That's why even with somebody like Bolace, we believe in Bolace. And yes, Bolace mess up at times. But one thing we don't have to question Bolace is she ain't scared. She try to score every time she get it. She don't play scared. Good, bad, or different. She don't play scared. And that's what that man likes. That's what that man respects about her. That's why he keep playing her. And so it's just like, again, Bolace played like she have a win now mentality. And he respects that about her. Based on the outside looking in. So, like I said, big picture, they're going to have to get somebody else. And you might have to use somebody that another team think is talented, but with a little bit more development, that person could be something that could be a part of a future plans of said franchise. Then just sitting on their hands, hoping for the best, and they go out in the first round, he knows that his job could be affected. And so you just have to think like the team. And me thinking like the team, they're going to have to get somebody else to help bolster this team now. Instead of trying to develop people that they may or may not develop at the timeline that need to be developed at. Now, if you want to add anything to that, Keisha, go ahead.
I got something to add. To just bolster your point. The pressure is on Smeckel. Just to bolster your point, Chad.
Just for the record, the goals in Atlanta are what?
Playoffs and championship. I don't know about nothing else. Like, I don't know about nothing else. I came here to win a championship.
Is that pressure?
No.
Okay.
Pressure make diamonds, baby.
Just for the.
You think she's speaking on her own? She's speaking on that fan base.
She said she came for playoffs and the championship. She won a
You
chip.
think she's speaking like that for herself, or she's speaking like that fan base of hers? Because we saying the same goddamn thing. They know this, Chad. That organization knows this. The GM, he could play the long game because he got Angel Reese. She is seeing the expectations. So his job is good as of right now.
Yeah, of course, yeah. He doing good.
But that coach, he got a different set of problems on his end.
Right.
He like, because she playing too good, we got the win.
Right. He like, wait a minute, she playing really good.
Because you know what that CEO gonna say? That CEO of Atlanta Dream, you know what she gonna say?
What's she gonna say?
She gonna say, well, damn. Because of this woman, we got to break our lease with Gateway Arena because we got to get into a new arena because there's a demand for tickets to go see her. We got to get a new practice facility sooner than we realize because there's a expectation to have this be a rare-run organization. We also, you know what I'm saying, got a team with not one, not two, but 3 All-Stars this year, 4 future Hall of Famers eventually. How can we keep coming out in the first round? Who we gonna blame for this? Guess who the first person they gonna look at?
Carl Smecko.
He gonna be out the door. That man knows this. All you gotta do is watch how he coaches. He coaches like a man that his job is on the line each and every game. That man told you himself in the press conference. He said, every game to me feel like a playoff game. Every game. Because every game, every team try to bring their best because they want to beat them.
And I get what people saying about Ocott and Barlays. But what y'all not understanding is you are correct. I'm a big Barlays fan. So is Ocott fan. So is the ball. But she can't get out there and look lost, Chad. I'm telling you, I coach kids, man. You lost, you got to come stand by me until you figure it out. That's film study. You got to figure this out. You can't go into a first quarter pro game against a rival, right?
Yes.
Duval, we can say they rivals.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 5s was matching up against each other. Mm-hmm. And you looking lost and confused. And we 27 games in.
And what made it worse is on national TV.
I wish. Okay, if you're on a team like the Connecticut Sun,
yes,
and you making mistakes,
yeah,
and you looking lost, the coach can work through it. But if you're on one of these teams that's trying to contend for a championship, it's only so long that rope gonna be.
Keisha, you made me. I glad you brought up something, cause it made me thought about what I was thinking about when this topic when I was in the seminar. The best thing and worst thing that happened to Angel was in that draft. She got drafted by Chicago Sky and Teaspoon. Because let's just say, for example, Sherry Reed would have did the common sense thing and drafted Angel. Angel being a raw prospect, like she was, the first time she would have made a mistake in the game, what you think Sherry Reed would have did?
She probably pulled her out.
Pulled the set ass down. You ain't playing no more. And guess what Angel would have been? Frustrated and lost confidence. You know why? Because Angel don't mind if you criticize her for mistakes. What Angel don't want is for you to just pull her and act like you don't believe in her. The best thing Teaspoon allowed for Angel to do during her only season with Angel was work through your mistakes. Even when Angel would make a mistake and she'll look over there with Teaspoon and Teaspoon will look at her like, what you looking at me for? Work it out. Figure it out. Oh, I made 3 mistakes in a row? Okay. Don't make the 4th one. Figure it out. That's how Teaspoon was coaching her. That's why she got to develop the way she got developed. Because she had a coach that had the mindset, I'm going to be patient with you. I see the long game. If the organization ain't see the long game for Teaspoon, Teaspoon said, I see the long game for you, Angel. So when you make your mistakes, figure it out.
But Teaspoon went under the pressure of winning a title.
Not at all, but just what I'm saying. Just like I said, even when the organization ain't had the patience for her, she had the patience for Angel. But then I speak for somebody else who didn't have the patience for Angel initially, but had to be forced to have the patience for Angel because of the situationship. Remember her first year in Rival? And Nolan Henry kept pulling her. And she kept, and Angel was pissed off. You could look at her on that bitch. She was mad that Nolan Henry kept pulling her for Adrian Stevens. She know damn well Adrian Stevens ain't even on her level, on her best day. But kept pulling her because
I remember. And
because Nolan Henry she ain't have the patience because all the spotlight, the media was on her, and she felt like she had to win now. And so it's like, and she had no choice but to have the patience with her when Adrian Stevens went down. And she see what the results is if having the patience with her and let her work through a mistake. She seen the other side. She seen the greatness of Angel when she did that. And then by the time Adrian Stevens came back, she still had the mindset, oh, I'm going to be patient with Angel, just like T-Spoon was patient with Angel. Because I see the results when I am patient with her. But unfortunately, somebody like Smecko cannot have that mentality when the expectations are different for him this year. And that's what we got to understand. And that's what we have to be fair to that man on. He's not coaching in a regular situation. That man told you at the press conference that every game feels like a playoff game. So what did that mean? Every game going to feel like playoff pressure. That's why you see them women, when they win a 1-point game, they celebrating on the court like they won a playoff series. Because they know the pressure that they're playing under every single game. It just, y'all, if either y'all understand that or y'all just want to stick your head in the sand, but the reality of the situation is like, this year's different. And that man got the coach as if his job could be affected if he make the wrong move. So we got to understand how he's conducting himself, even though we don't agree with it. We just got to. That's why I keep making these trade proposals. It's not me not liking Papa. I love Papa. I wasn't a big Papa fan than Brocard. I'm going to be honest. Brocard was probably the biggest Papa fan out of all of us. We got to be, saying honest and respectful and say that. But I like the Papa. You know what I'm saying? I like her now.
I like her now, too.
But I know what that man's dealing with, and I know what this team is dealing with, and I know the expectations around this team. And if that's going to be the case, we got to change our mentality and say, hey, what move that we can make so, you know what I'm saying, everybody could really have a safe landing at the end of the season. Maybe some of y'all want Smack on fire. And if that's the case, you know what I'm saying, I can't fault you for feeling that way.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying, but if you want somebody to get a fair shot, I have to be fair and ask this man to coach with a full deck where there shouldn't be no excuses if he come up short. No. First of all, and you my brother, Kappa, I'm going to say this. Bree Jones don't change this thing as much as you think. And I'm going to tell you why she don't change this thing as much as you think. She don't trust her knee yet. So right now, you trying to put more pressure on a woman that's coming back from knee injury that she need to have pressure on as of this time. That start there. She don't even trust her knee yet. That's why she barely jumping. That's why she missing these bunnies, these layups that she wasn't missing last year or any other year. Bree Jones was an over 50% shooter in the post. She missing a lot of bunnies right now because she don't trust her knee. So no, Bree Jones don't change a lot of things right now. First of all, she got to change her mentality before Bree Jones could really be the best version of herself. And two, and most importantly, we all know the biggest issue on the team is not the post play.
Yeah, no, that's what I was trying to get into. I was raising my finger up. The post play is not the problem. It's not the problem.
So you saying Bree Jones changes things? No, she don't.
All she do is bolster a post that's already decent.
And this what made insult the injury, Keisha. This one I'm finna really punch Kappa in his face and make his nose bleed.
Because the Post won that game last night.
It's not even that, Keisha. I'm finna give you a big picture. This one, I'm finna bring it home to you, Kappa. I'm finna bring it home to you, my brother. Even if she's an asset like you think she is, Kappa, that's not the way he wants to play.
No, he don't.
That's the biggest problem. Now, if he were playing through the post, then we would have a different conversation.
You're right, Duval.
But he's not playing through the post. He don't want to play that way. He want to play through the guards. So I don't care how great the post is playing. It don't matter in the grand scheme of things if the way he want to play is through the guards, and that's the weak point of the team right now. That's why it does not matter about how Bree Jones is doing. Because if we want to be honest, Olcott was doing just as well, except for on the defensive end, especially offensively, even when Bree Jones was out. But that's not how he wants to play. He wants to play through the guards. And the guards is the weak point. But he's hell-bent on playing through the guards because that's his philosophy. And he would live and die through his philosophy even if it cost him his job. So Bree Jones do not solve that, Kappa.
You know how many times those post players was running the floor and the guards was dribbling with their head down, not even looking for them?
Not at all. Angel had 4 times like that.
Because they know they did it to Bree too. Because they know how he trying to play. He trying to get 3 balls up.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe and this is why this is such a conundrum for me. I'm gonna tell you why, Duval. Because you would think a player like Pow would flourish in said system.
Yes. But
that's not actually happening right now. The post is the backup to when everything else is falling apart. They scored 58 points in the post last night. Check.
Yes.
Out of 82 points. But you know what they do? They wait till everything is not working out.
Mm-hmm.
And then they say, okay.
Angel, help us.
We just gotta give up the ghost this game. But next game, when shots start falling, this will all work out. Have y'all heard that man talk, or am I up here just talking to myself? The man has said many moons, but once we get shots to start falling on the perimeter, we'll be all right. He's not falling out of love with Papa because she's not a decent player, Chet. He's falling out of love with Papa because she's not shooting the way he wants to be done in this system.
I give you a perfect answer, Keisha. What they went for last night from the 3?
1 for 16.
1 for 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think they're going to take less threes next game or more?
No, they usually, in all actuality, they usually put up like between 25 and 30 a game, but it was so bad last night, they were beat into submission.
I'm asking
they had to go to the post. Or he was going to drop it. He almost dropped this game. Go ahead.
I'm going to ask it again, Keisha. You think they're going to shoot more threes or less threes that game?
Next game, they're going to shoot more.
That's my point, Chad.
Pull up draft picks. I put something on.
That's my point, Chad. That's the way that man wants to play. So Bree Jones coming back is irrelevant. The only thing that Bree Jones do help, I would give you this, Kappa, because you're my brother, Kappa. What Bree Jones do help is defensively. Now, she helped that part.
Yeah, she know where she's going and where she's supposed to be. She knows,
And you won't see people bullying a particular player because she's the weak link of the post players. Because they bullied Nas Hillman last night. Let's keep it real.
They did.
A-Walk and Jessica Shepard took turns bullying Nas Hillman.
They did.
If Bree Jones was fully happy, that wouldn't have happened. Now you have to pick your poison. But that's it. She'll help that part.
But Duval, here's another thing. If he would change his philosophy and play through the post and kick it out to the shooters, it might work. But he's not playing that way.
And that's the problem. And
He's playing with the perimeters coming up. They all. I watched it live and in color last night. Chat.
Yes.
They all hovering around the 3-point line. Everybody in the W know what they're doing. Everybody in the W, the damn baby on side me know what they're doing. And they all hovering and dribbling out the shot clock. Looking for the three, passing it around, looking for the three. So much so that a couple of their post players could be wide open or in a one-on-one situation where Angel has got Paige on her and they won't throw it to her. Because they are so focused on getting that three up.
I hate you, Keisha. See, you always getting Kappa mad at me. Yeah, he called me a hater. He called me a hater, Keisha, because, you know what I'm saying, because you be spitting that bull, and I have to, you know what I'm saying, give him that real. And it's not that, Kappa, I'm just being honest, my brother. It's not that. I love Bree Jones, but I'm telling you how this man is thinking.
You got to give Bree Jones some time to get back acclimated. I mean,
if she was back to full strength, that's not how he wants to play. I guarantee you, if you ask Meckel, you say, what you would rather have? Angel get 20 attempts in the post or 10 attempts from the three-point line? Which one you think he'll choose?
I'm about to. Yeah, you know he going with the three. Stop that, Devon. We already know what you. Here's what needs to happen. Kappa. Hold on, Kappa. Okay. How about this? You start Bree Jones. You start Angel. You go through the post and you kick it out to the shooters. You do that. Bree Jones probably would make a significant difference.
Yeah.
If he changes philosophy, so that the perimeter shooters can get some spacing. Get out there on one-on-one. Because right now, they a couple of times, they got trapped.
Yeah.
Because they ain't went to the paint at all.
Yeah.
And all people got to do is get up on the three-point shooters. Crowd them.
Yes.
Then it gets so crowded that they can't even see the entry pass into the post.
Yes.
They can't even look up. Jordan Canada's ducking around, trying to duck. She can't see.
Yeah.
Because they didn't caught her at the top of the key or in the corner, and she stuck there. And your post players are standing there like, what the hell? You know how many times Angel said, what the?
Now, I want to give somebody credit. I want to give somebody so much credit. Because I cursed this person out at the beginning of the season. I'm going to give Alicia Craig a lot of credit.
Oh, Alicia Craig knows what she's doing. Yeah.
She been finding Angel ass.
I know you're a hater. Yeah, you're a hater. Like Kappa said.
But she figured it out. Well, Alicia Craig said, you know what? I'm just going to throw it up there, Angel down there somewhere. That what she say. She throw that thing high, and Angel catch it like she ran the mouse, and then go for them. And she figured it, that I will give Alicia great credit for that. She figured it out. She said she'll throw that thing high. It'd be 3 people around Angel. She'll throw it up high. Hey, she gonna figure it out, and Angel catch it and go up. And I just wish Wright Howard and the other guards would do that too. Just throw it up there.
But hold on.
Mm-hmm.
T. Camilla had a good point. She said, I will say 3 times Angel was running on the opposite side from where Ryan was looking. Trust me, T. Camilla, I saw it in real vision. But it was like a one-track mind.
Yes. She was
That
looking
we
down.
not looking. I'm looking down. I'm not looking at the rest of the flow. I am trying to get in my. What is happening? Why are we playing so much one-on-one?
Mm-hmm.
Right at the beginning of the shot clock.
Mm-hmm. And like Jordan Kendall, she tries. She just don't have the arm strength. Because Angel was streaking. She tried to throw it down there a couple times and they just intercepted her and just.
They picked that thing on off.
And so she tried, but Ryan Howard, she was looking, she'll have the ball driven down, Angel be wide open, she would not look up. And then by the time she look up, Jessica Shepard can't recover. And it's like, so it's just, they got to understand that, again, when they had the 3-point mindset and it's 3 ball or nothing, it hurts the team. We don't have a good enough 3-point shooting team for us to have that mindset. And that's the problem. And I think that's what he needs to come to grips with. It's one thing if we had a Mabry. If we had a team with Mabry, Azzy Fudd, and Paige Bueckers, yeah, run that system. Because now you got 3 great shooters. That'll work. You got 2 streaky shooters and Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray from the 3-point line. You got Jordan Cannon that barely shoot threes.
Right.
But yet he wants to be a 3-point shooting team by hook or by crook. And it's like he don't know his personnel. Or he's, how I can say this, he's delusional about what his personnel is.
No. Duval, can I interject?
Go ahead.
Give you an example. The Wings. They have a streaker shooter and a recap.
Yes.
But they got 2 other shooters who are efficient.
Pure
and they
shooters.
are efficient for pure shooters. From the mid-range and the 3.
A-Walk is a good shooter too.
Yeah. So if you want to play that way, you can play that way with them, but you know why? Because they are not averse to the mid-range shot. They're not going to just camp out and leave the offense stagnant at that one spot. Okay? He could play like that. And the reason why the Wings playing that way a lot too, because their deficiency is in the post.
Yes.
But they got the same thing going on, even though their post player, I'm talking about Jessica Shepard, even though she's really just a around the rim scorer, she can facilitate. They go back and forth.
Yes.
You know, are we going to let Jessica facilitate in the paint for a little bit, kick it out, see how that works. Then we kick it out, I'm going to go to Paige and do it. They are doing different things within the same game. Yeah. That's now sometimes you got to have high IQ players though.
Yes.
But that's what they got on that team. But if Arike was by herself, chat, without Paige and say Azzy Fudd, you are at the mercy of her streaking.
Matter of fact, Rika 2014.
Yeah.
When
you
they
are
had
at the
ICC.
mercy. Right. You could have a good series in the playoffs, or you could have a
flame out.
What is that? Flame out.
Like
the only good thing about Alicia Gray is she can't get to the cup. Ryan Howard looked like she hurting when she going to the cup. She looked like somebody about to beat her or something. Looked like something hurting her or something. She walking there real timid. Yeah. I don't know.
I was gonna tell you, like the 2024 Dallas Wings, they live and die by Arike.
Yeah.
That's why it seems so hot and cold, and that's why their record reflected that. There was a bad team that year. Yes, Satu had missed the first half of the season because she was hurt. But even when she came back, it still wasn't a free-flowing team because, like I said again, that was an inconsistent shooting team. They ain't have nobody that could really shoot purely on that team. Not Ozzy Sims, not Rike, not Satu, not Tasha Howard that year, not Crash Out McCown. None of them could shoot. And so they couldn't play like that in 2024. 2026, they got three great shooters on their three great shooters on their team. Cause A-Walk can shoot real good. Paige can shoot real good, and Asia Fudd can shoot real good. That's why somebody like a Jessica Shepard could flash through the lane and get them wide open cuts because you got to pay attention to the shooters and you got to stay honest with the shooters. And now you got Jessica Shepard streaking one-on-one versus Nas Hillman. And that can happen when you have a pure shooting team and Angel cannot help out and help Nas Hillman. And she got to stay honest because Ewok could shoot as well. So it's like, okay, it's a different ball game. But Smeko act like he have Dallas personnel when he don't.
You do not.
He have his personnel.
He has freaking shooters.
I just wish he adjust accordingly. Now the pure shooter on that team, he don't want to play, which is Pow. Pow shoot over 40%.
Pow should be used like Pow and see Capital. See, if you left, Pow should be used like how they use AZ Fudd.
Yeah. But is Pow not allowing herself to be used like that? And maybe that's the frustration with him.
But AZ Fudd don't just camp out at the 3-point line, though.
No. She cutting stuff as well. But a lot of times, and this is where I have to be fair to Smeko. When Popeye be in the game, sometimes she'll dribble, like she trying to make a decision instead of already having in her mind what decision she gonna make and just live with the consequence. So it's just like, again, this team, big picture, they're gonna have to make a move because what they have right now is not good enough because the weak link of this team is the guards. And they can't just let alibi these guards just be the weak link of the team and still play the same philosophy. They're going to have to get some reinforcement in case these guards do not play up to their capability, especially in these big games. If not, they're going to lose in the first round, and he's going to lose his job.
You about to lose your job. You about to never mind. All right, chat. Thank you for this discussion.
But yes, one last thing.
Y'all can hate the ball, but not me.
Before you say hit the like button, because I know we're finna transition. Yes, he is playing Papa at the 1 instead of the 2. And yeah, that's it on the GM. That means they should have got somebody else in there to play the 1 so she could play her natural position. Now I would give Papa, because Kappa's still here, so we're glad you're still here with us, Papa. Because we love Papa too. So I wish she would play her natural position.
I agree with that.
But for whatever reason, he's not. Whatever reason, the GM having in his mind that Papa playing that position is good enough. When I wish he would just be honest with himself and say, no, that's not the case. Let me get a serious point guard in here. And let her play her natural position so we could really know what she is and who she is.
I agree.
Then we wouldn't be talking about putting her in the trade packet for something else.
Because Barley did abandon being a point guard. She didn't abandon that whole thing.
Yes. She said, I'm getting buckets.
So, and so that means they ain't got nobody else.
Yeah, because Bolay's telling Angel, you better play like you in Chicago when I'm on the floor.
Right. You pass that thing to me, I'm taking that thing to the rack or putting this 3 ball up. That's what I'm doing.
She said, She looking at it. She said, "Ain't you the greatest to ever do it? Show me you can do it tonight." Cause I'm going to the rack.
Maybe that's something he need to do now that Bree Jones is back. Have Angel Moore facilitate a little bit more.
She need to do that.
And
I don't think he want to. But the thing is, I don't think he want her to play like that.
Go big and take Jordan Canada off the floor.
But the thing is, I don't think he want her to play like that.
I ain't got time for this, Duval. I can't be going through what Smecko going through. Because, you know. Hold on, let me say it. Okay. Thank you for the $2 super chat.
Play the thing. No, play the thing.
Oh, okay.
You know we like to. You know, I like.
You're
the
a
sound
hater.
though.
You minion. Thank you, T. Brown, for the $2 super chat. Powell is a 2-guard playing out of position. I agree, T. Brown. I think she should go to the 2 and get buckets. But however, Smecko, anyway, one more chat. Auntie Fee, thank you for the $2 super chat. She said, I sent you a short video. See it close and not right. Oh, snap. I'll go pull up while Devon gets to his next comment. I'll go pull it up, Auntie Fee, and play it. All right, chat. Y'all hit the like button. We going on to the next topic, Smecko. We got our eyes on you.
Yeah.
All I can say. That's all I can say. Well, chat, everybody been talking about our girl today, Devon. Everybody been talking about Angel Reese and Paige Bueckers and this thing with the betting doing All-Star game or whatever they call it. It looked like it looked like it was just harmless banter. Somebody, and guess what the trip part about the whole thing is? It was put out by the WNBA.
Yeah, their social media team.
They social media team put it out. I am just gonna play a little bit of what people is all up in Aurora about. Me personally, I didn't even want to do this topic, but since everybody, their mama got to weigh in on it, I guess we got to too, Devon.
Yeah.
Even if it's my opinion that it's much ado about nothing, but hey, people telling me I'm wrong, so we're gonna get into it. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can
Angel made it back with each
Oh wait,
other
hold
on
on.
this game. Is that fair?
Hold on.
I'll be requesting.
Hold on. They claim.
And you and Angel made it back with each other on this game. Is that fair?
This is how the rich stay rich.
You gotta save this money. I'm gonna see you next week on Wednesday.
Yeah. At night? No, at practice. Oh, at practice?
I mean, I know y'all gonna lose, but if y'all lose,
I get to have that.
if y'all win, you get it 400.
And if we lose, then you get.
No, you owe me 400.
But I'm staying on it.
And you and Angel made it back with each other on this game.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be requesting my Apple Pay after this. But no, I mean, Paige is a great player. When you, hold her to 16 points, it's tough. She's just so good, and her mid range is obviously so good. But I think our defense tonight, Rye did a good job, and we're I think the job holding her together, but I'm glad we just got this win as a team. It felt really, really good. And just going into the next game, I feel like it gives us a lot of confidence going back home. Yeah, I'll be requesting.
All right, chat. So, hey, man, the WNBA put out a statement, and they said while the social media post was intended to be lighthearted, We recognize that the Post missed the mark, removed it shortly after it was published, and addressed the matter internally. A WNBA spokesperson addressed the deleted post that showed Paige Bueckers and Angel Reese discussing a game wager before they match up on Wednesday night. The commissioner said there will be no punishment. Duvall, let me give you my quick take on this. Everybody knows you can't gamble or bet while you playing on the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, are we okay with that?
Yes.
But I didn't know friendly banter between rivals or friends or whatever was not allowed. I thought you had to actually complete a transaction in a formal capacity, not bantering back and forth, because I see athletes do this all the time. It was such a nothing burger that the W put out the clip they self thinking it was funny that two of their all-stars were having fun during the game. And a lot of people asked, where did she get the $400 from that was in the video, right, Devon? Well, you know, well, at least I know, and I know you probably know, that they do a lot of fun competitive games at practice. Sometimes it's the half-court shot, right, Devon, or they get $100 for that, or they get $100 for sprinting, whatever it is. But most of these players are not walking around with money.
No, not at all.
The coach goes, takes out some cash, and has some friendly competition at practice. So when Angel won whatever game they was playing, Paige is the one that came over kind of. It was like, oh, you got some dollars, okay? And they started going back and forth about who gonna be who on Wednesday night. Social media got the whole of it, and it went into a whole nother realm, as most of the time it does with Angel Reese.
Of course.
People calling for suspensions and all this, that, and the other. It is the commissioner's discretion to decide what to do with this situation. But how could they even suspend anyone for this incident if they self thought they were joking? So much so that they social media department posted it. I'll let you go.
Before I even speak on it, go to your Instagram, pull up Clay Travis.
Not the Clay Travis. You don't want to pull up the other girl yet? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up after Clay Travis. After Clay Travis, I did pull it up.
Not the Clay Travis. Why we gotta deal with Clay Travis? He's a minion. Anyway. Right. Hold on, I'm pulling up. Hold on. Clay Travis? Okay, gotcha.
This guy worked for FS1. He's part of the CC Brigade, the CC Nut Hanging Coat, the CC Media. Now read what he said.
Clay Travis said in response to a tweet from ESPN that said Paige Bueckers and Angel Reese would not face any punishment after a since-deleted social media post showed the two discussing a friendly wager prior to the team's matchup on Wednesday. Clay Travis says, and I quote, NFL players are suspended for 2 years without pay for doing this. NBA players face prison time for doing this. Yet nothing at all happens to WNBA players for doing this. Explain the difference. I can't.
Remember he said, remember after that he got reminder.
Oh, you want to read that?
Yeah.
Reminder, NFL and Brenda Scoresby in college football at least can argue they didn't actually do this. The league posted a video of them doing it. And Angel Reese said Paige had to pay her in her post-game conference. I'm sorry. They 100% did it. There is no defense.
Okay. Now pull up the net thing I'll ask you to pull up.
Okay, hold on. I got it. Couldn't in you. That's fine. There you go. Got it. All right. You don't have the same. Come on. Stop being slow, you 2-bit mentioned. All right.
Didn't you have a bet on last year's game? You had some kind of bet going with somebody. Was that what it was? Something was going on. Something that happened after the game, based on the results of the game. I think you're correct. Anything like that?
I don't think anybody followed through with what they said they were going to do anyway. But you are correct.
Didn't you have a bet on last year's game? You had some kind of bet going with somebody. Was that what it was? Something was going on. Something that happened after the game, based on the results of the game. I think you're correct. Anything like that?
I don't think anybody followed through with what they said they were going to do anyway. But you are correct.
Oh, Caitlin is referencing last year's All-Star game where they had some bet whatever wagers, and it wasn't just her; it was multiple people.
Do they want her suspended too, or they just apply for Angel Reese?
I think it just applies for Angel Reese and Paige because she, you know why.
Yeah.
But mainly Angel Reese.
This is nothing, Burble. First of all, the commission can't suspend them. They can't prove the transaction took place. They can't. Even if they was to show the $400 transaction, Angel could say that was for to get my hair done. You cannot prove it was for that. That's going down a rabbit hole that you cannot prove. So the people that he said that got suspended for like Calvin Ridley and stuff like that, betting on game, because they went to Vegas. They vetted online.
Yeah, they went to. Yeah, go ahead.
There was a gambling line. There's a proof of concept. There's a paper trail. That's not the same with this game that you played yesterday. Y'all basically trying to say Angel and Paige Bueckers fix games? Fix this game for what? Come on, people. You see how they just make it? You see how they just make up anything just to get clicks and views?
They want to discredit. It's deeper than that. They want to discredit Angel and prove to the world. They want to prove to the world that she's a bad person.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all.
Is Congress gonna get in this too?
Probably so.
Is Congress go pull out their little letter and say how they gonna march up to Kathy Engelberg office and demand to sit down?
Mm-hmm.
Man, stop it.
$400.
Do they know that players used to gamble on the planes all the time? Gamble in the locker room? Do they know how Gilbert Arenas got blackballed from the league because he was gambling with his teammate, and the teammate had to bring a gun in the locker room?
Yeah, they was having card games or something, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, come on, man. Y'all doing too much.
Anthony C said Cece never bet money. You don't know what she bet.
Mm-hmm.
She just acknowledged that there was a bet. You don't know what she betted. But even if, what is she betting then? Her shoes?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's got to be tangible, worth money.
It's still a transaction.
It's still a transaction, Anthony Snead.
Even if she betted T-shirts, it's still something that was paid for.
Who bets? Who makes a bet and don't have nothing to bet?
And so when they shoot no half-court shots at practice, are those bets? The
That's what
coach was betting.
I was trying to tell somebody when they do those half-court shot competitions at practice. Technically, you're not
What's up,
supposed to
man?
get it. You're not supposed to get any money outside of your contracted money.
Mm-hmm.
But they are doing competitions at practice, and people are winning money at practice.
Yep.
I mean, because Becky Hammond was doing a game. They showed it. I'll probably find it. They showed it where she was what they was flipping the water bottle or something like that, flipping the bottle.
And they showed the game where Angel had to try to get the $100 bill with her 2 fingers.
Yeah. Becky Hammond was actively doing games for them to win money at practice. She had the cash. She took the cash out. She brought that money to practice. So the money you're talking about is not even Angel's money.
And somebody said if it was CC and Sophie that made that bet, what would the narrative be? We wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care.
People at large wouldn't care. I think it's a nothing
burger. I would think it was a nothing burger if it was Caitlin, if it was Sophie, if it was Lexi, if it was Sabrina Ionescu, if it was Stewie, if it was Kelsey Plum. I wouldn't have thought twice about that silly shit.
People wouldn't have cared.
Nobody would have cared.
It seemed like Angel had a great game, and all of a sudden, this is the story.
Because they wanted to be the story. They are actively trying to find something on that girl. They just don't have it. Because if they had it, they would bring it out.
Mm-hmm.
Trust
we
me.
know that.
If they had the transaction chat and the CC fans in the
media,
in the chat, in the media, if they had the transaction, because I use Apple Pay all the time with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's very easy to get that, right?
Yeah.
If they had those transactions, if they had proof, it would be out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else to. But comparing this to people who was gambling on a sport, I don't know what we doing. I just don't. I don't get it. It's like you making up something.
Let me ask you this.
When
CC swap a jersey with somebody like a K Martin, that's a transaction. You know why I know that? Because K Martin decided to trade in CC jersey right now. It will be worth a lot more money than CC try to trade in K Martin jersey.
Mm-hmm.
That's transaction. It's a nothing burger to me, man. I think y'all just trying to find any means necessary to get this woman out of the league. And the scary part is, the sad part is y'all that threatened.
Yeah, it's sad, man.
Cause like I said, if she was nobody wouldn't care, man.
It's sad and pathetic.
Nobody wouldn't care. It would have been a nothing burger. Cause nobody would have been hooping the hall over no $400. These players, the Cavaliers were betting tens of thousands of dollars.
It's the same thing. What you talking about?
Mm-hmm. I guess.
What you talking about? It's the same thing. I don't think you get it. It's the same thing. She's a hardcore gambler.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It's just like I said, it's nothing. I think the league shouldn't even address it. Because it
Well,
wasn't even worth addressing.
you do know that oh, I should have. You do know you know when you threaten people with Congress,
Yeah.
make you as a league move a little different.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you there. I guarantee you, Duvall, there are investigators, Coleman, Angel Reese, bank records,
Yeah.
looking for this smoking gun.
Mm-hmm.
They looking for it. They can't just. They can't even just enjoy that their favorite player is playing well. They are so fixated on a girl, on a young lady that don't even play the same position as their favorite. They so fixated on it that they can't even enjoy their favorite player.
Mm-hmm.
They make us come up here and try to tell us if it was Caitlin Clark, we'd want her suspended for what they say, banned.
Yeah.
Y'all crazy. Do y'all know me? Why would I ban somebody for talking shit? I'll put that in the category of talking smack, Devon. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Can you hear me, Devon? I don't think you can hear me.
I was on mute. My
Oh,
fault.
okay.
But nah, it's
Yeah.
just like I say, it was a nothing burger. I think.
There wasn't nothing to that. Just like it ain't nothing to this Caitlin Clark clip. So
Yeah.
now the women can't joke with each other. They can't. No. They can't have competitive juices with one another, Devon. Not allowed.
Mm-hmm. Or women can't buy each other something to eat. Cause that should be
No.
banned too.
What did Dave Portnoy say? Oh, I'm pretty sure Dave Portnoy, because it fits his narrative, I'm pretty sure Dave Portnoy says she should be arrested.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
She should be put in Clay County jail.
Not Clay County shit. We can take her to
Yeah.
Rikers. Hell.
Mm-hmm.
That's where she need to go, Rikers. Cause she just a hood rat waiting to go to jail, right?
Mm-hmm. You know how it feels, Caitlyn will be another burger? Because when Caitlyn walked out on her team, nobody investigated that. Nah, y'all ran with the narrative that the back injury. And Alyssa Thomas punched her in her face. When we seen her in real time try to get back in that game, and Stephanie White said no, and she just walked out and left her team out there hanging.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all ain't investigate that, right?
No, they ain't worried about that. Come on now.
Y'all talking about $400. Stop it. This, like I said, this is another burger. This is.
You
two
remember?
people having a good time.
Hold on. You remember? I remember a controversy that came up. Remember the controversy where CC wasn't on the injury report the night before, but the night of. I mean the day of, about 2 hours before they put her on the injury report.
Yeah.
And their own fan base was calling for people to get for the fever to get in trouble.
Yeah.
And what did we come up here and say? That's really a nothing burger.
Nothing burger, man. And that
like,
was
the girl woke up and didn't feel good. Okay, move on, move along.
And that was worse than what Paige them did. Because why I say that, because that is gambling implications.
Yeah.
Cece getting pulled at the last minute.
That's
Those
why
bets has already been.
That's why people was all up in the uproar. They need to find the organization. They need to do all this for the FIBA organization. They need to get fined. Their own fan base was calling for their, well, I say it probably wasn't the FIBA fans, but the CC fan base was calling for the Indiana FIBA to have some kind of ramifications, suspension, whatever. And the league ended up just giving them a warning. Remember?
Yep. Nobody was up in arms when they got that warning.
Angel Reese fans out here talking about get the FIBA?
No,
man. It was nothing to us. We don't care. But they cared. So what they tell you about that fan base?
They so jealous of their friendship so badly. But I'm going to get to this last topic so we get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm going to expand on this fan base that we speaking on.
You know why? We was over there like, oh, she got pulled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. We're getting two different stories, but, we didn't automatically go to the FIBA must be doing something illegal.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of their own did say that.
Yes, it was their own people.
Mr. Whitlock.
Yeah. You can see it on Angel Reese channels out here talking about, oh my God, they letting the FIBA just get away with anything.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see me and Duvall up here with that.
No.
Matter of fact, when I saw the warning, when she did come out and speak on talking about Kathy Ingberg and gave him a warning, I was like, a warning? But I kept it moving.
Yeah.
It was a nothing burger to me. I mean, I thought that was something you could just say, look, next time, make sure you declare injuries. Because it looked like to me, apparently, that her personal medical staff said she couldn't go. So what you want the organization to do? Anyway, we're gonna move along. That's why I'm gonna move along from this topic. The league has spoken the ball, and nobody be punished. So y'all move along. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We about to get to the last topic of the day. Well, Devon, let me take this down. They got some All-WNBA speculation out there that you wanted to talk about. And let me get to this. Don't make me slap nobody. Hold on. Why is it doing this? It's so slow. The ball. As soon as I'm trying to, there it goes. There it goes. Slow. Okay, here we go. All right. Why is it looking like that? Okay. All right, here we go. Big dog. Okay, this is what earned 2026 All-WNBA All-Rookie honors. Here is the predictions from USA Today right now after the All-Star break. Right, Devon? All right. I think I'm here.
This comes from Kylie Finn, who is a co-host with Natalie Esquire with For Her Turf. On Her Turf. NBC.
Okay. First team all WNBA. Asia Wilson. These are predictions, chat. I agree with that. Paige Bueckers is on first team. Olivia Miles, first team. Stewie for the Liberty, first team. And we round out with Aaliyah Boston for the first team. Duvall, anything you don't like about these first 5 ladies?
Leah Boss on the first team. I guess.
Yeah, I said the same thing. They. It's almost like when you say a center, they just throw a Leah Boston out there.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But I said the same thing. All right, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Second team, all WNBA. Caitlin Clark. Oh snap! They're gonna start a riot, Duvall. Jessica Shepard forward from the wings.
I never fought
Ryan
yet, but that's okay.
Howard. Ryan Howard, she's having a phenomenal season. Stop being a hater. Ryan Howard.
They got the wrong
Kelsey
teammate.
Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell. And Angel Reese on second team All WNBA. Duvall. I like the list, but we're gonna keep going. All right, we get it all out. All rookie team. Olivia Miles, of course. AZ Fudd. Flage. I'm all right. Laura just Skyped in.
She be good.
Yeah, okay. Our fam. And no Sydney Taylor? Okay.
That's my mission. Like, she should be on that team.
Yeah, like that. I'll pull just Skype. Yeah, I'll pull just Skype out and put Sydney Taylor in. I don't agree with that. Anyway, that's the end of that. So you say you was all right with first team, but Caitlin.
You sound like
thoughts?
a robot. What'd you say?
Oh, I said, am I going out? Is my Wi-Fi going out?
I hear you now.
You can hear me? Okay, hold on. This thing is blanked out. Anyway, there's a lot of cookies going on with that thing. The hell is going on? Matter of fact, you keep talking while I go get my laptop. This thing is froze on me. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. This is why I hate and despise CC Pass with a passion. And I say this in all seriousness, I say this in this regard. Because it's those fans that will convince the masses that somebody like a Angel Reese is not a good player. They will post nothing but her low lights and low moments within a game to make it seem like she's somebody that's not even worth being on a roster spot. And that's where I feel like that fan base created a negative narrative around Angel Reese's game and accomplishments as if she's not a future Hall of Famer herself. And that's what I feel like that fan base in particular did Angel Reese some injustice and unfair, which I truly, truly don't appreciate overall. Because I truly believe if Angel Reese was on any other team and did not have her name and had somebody else's name, that woman would be celebrated. That woman would be celebrated in ways that we could not believe. But because she is such a threat to Caitlin Clark's supremacy, that they do any and everything to try to diminish and downgrade her greatness to make sure that Caitlin Clark is regarded higher and more respected than her. And I just don't think that's fair to somebody like Angel, who does so much for the game. You would think somebody like Angel, if this was the NBA, is playing like Charles Oakley, is playing like Dale Davis, is playing like, you know what I'm saying, Rich Smith, is playing like Popeye Jones or Kevin Ollie. These legitimate role players that barely making a roster spot. If you allow CC fans to show highlights and to tell the story when it comes to Angel Reese's career, you'll think she shouldn't even be on a roster spot. And yet, this woman's a 3-time All-Star, a future World Cup participant, a future 2028 Olympian participant, and many more All-Stars in her future. And yet, y'all treat her like she just a bottom of the barrel player that don't deserve to be on the roster. And that's what bothers me more than anything. Because, yeah, we do criticize Caitlin Clark. But it's never a time that we felt like Caitlin Clark shouldn't have been in the league or shouldn't be on a roster spot or don't get credit when she does well. We don't never treat her that way. We point out her flaws because it's her flaws that going to prevent her from being that all-time great player that y'all claim that she is already. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, we do give her credit for what she does well. We do give her credit for her greatness. But y'all would not do the same thing for Angel. And yet, y'all will do everything y'all power to downgrade, diminish, and dismiss everything that she has done to make sure that your GOAT, Caitlin Clark, your GOAT, get propped up in a way where she could be the only person that get respect and appreciation from the masses for her great play. You know, so that's just unfortunate for me. It's like, and because of the CC contingency, create that narrative about Angel Reese and her basketball shortcomings, it got to a point where people truly start to believe that. People start to believe the negativity and the BS that Angel Reese isn't worthy of being on a roster spot. I remember during her rookie season, there were people that were telling me that Angel wouldn't even be on the team in 5 years. Yeah, by the time her rookie contract runs out, she was going to be out the league. That was a conversation at one point, chat. Now imagine that. Imagine hearing that from a fan base that is hell-bent not giving her credit. It's hell-bent not giving her the respect and the appreciation that she deserves with her toughness, skill set, and her mentality. This is what's weird about that fan base on the other side. This is what creates weirdo behavior when you got a fan base that don't want to even give that woman the slightest credit when it comes to her personal accolades and her personal accomplishment achievements, not only as a scorer, but rebounder and defender as well. It's just Angel Reese has accomplished a lot of things in this league already. And I'm glad that the second team All-WNBA for the USA Today is giving her recognition. Because far too long, she has got shortchanged from achievements and accomplishments from the league based on her having people making excuses on team success, among other things that was not held against her when it comes to other people. And that was the sad part to me, Keisha. I don't know how much you heard.
I just heard the last statement you made. That's it.
But like I said, it's disheartening that you got this Caitlin Clark fan base would treat her like she should be Brianna Turner. Like she should be on the last seat on the bench fighting for a roster spot. When this woman been a great player all 3 years. And the negative narrative is working to the point where her own media contingents, I'm talking Angel media contingent, started to buy into that negativity. I'll give you a case in point, Keisha. Last night, Terica is a big Angel Reese contingent, big Angel Reese media member. Why the hell would she ask Angel what she needed to improve on? It's year 3. Is y'all not tired of asking that question already? And why do Angel got to answer that question every game? Or answer that question all the time for y'all?
As if everybody else don't have something they need to improve on.
Yeah, but she got to get asked that. Why? Cheryl Swoops, Big Angel, and not Lisa Leslie, but Asia Wilson, media member and mentor. She got to go into games, last night games, in the midst of that game and say, hey, if you don't want Angel to get her own rebound, just box her out. Cheryl, you know I love you. Big fan of yours. But why give the Caitlin Clark media that type of confirmation bias by even mentioning that? They know they don't have to. They know some of those media members with Caitlin Clark are smart enough to know that she ain't always getting her own misses. They know that. They smart enough to know that, hey, if you don't want somebody to get the rebound, box out. But you allow that media, that side of the media, to get you out your square to have to over-explain something that's not something that needs to be explained, because at the end of the day, we already know what the deal is when it comes to Angel Reese success. For Cheryl Swoops to mention that during a broadcast was just disheartening, because it's like, Cheryl, you're not going to convince that side about something that they already know the answer to. They just hell bent on with their own narrative because they don't want to give her the credit. And by them creating a narrative about her game and her shortcomings, quote unquote, so to speak, and you feeding into that by trying to give a counter argument to that same point, you just validating their mindset. And Catching, I expect her to say that because she's on the Caitlin Clark media side. So she got to protect her own. And she got to protect her peace because you know her fan base will come after her. They already made fun of her speech. So you know she's not off limits. And so again, I'm glad that she getting recognition from the media because it's been far too long that she haven't got the recognition that she deserved based on her play. But this is why I hate the Caitlin Clark contingent fan base because they will create a narrative and make it seem like she's just some bomber and bear player that don't deserve to even be on the same basketball court as a Caitlin Clark, which is unfair to Angel Reese and her greatness. You go ahead, Keisha.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, when when you buck the system and you keep coming out on top, you know these people don't want to be proven wrong, Devon.
No.
You know, when you prove them wrong, they'll keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting. They don't want their prediction of Angel Reese to be wrong. They want their prediction of Angel Reese to be right. So they so hell bent on it that they create narrative after narrative after narrative, and all they need to do is get off that square and move along. But nope. All these analysts, all these sports analysts don't want to be wrong that they said she was going to be a one-hit wonder. Now that they see she's not a one-hit wonder and that she can actually play, well, they're making too much money with the agenda. So they're going to keep going on with the agenda. But at the same time, I'm surprised. I don't know if you spoke on this, but I'm surprised they even had Caitlin Clark as second team all WNBA based on what they try, based on the narratives they push every day.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what's going on is Paige Bueckers and Olivia Miles is playing so well.
They conceded.
Yeah. They couldn't in good faith. Because I think the way this works is they pick two guards and they had to pick Stewart because she's the consistent thing over there on the Liberty, the one consistent thing. And then you had to pick another post player. You had to pick Asia Wilson, so in limited spots.
That's true.
And then on top of that, the turnover issue and the defensive issues still played Caitlin Clark. Now, do the media go out their way to ask Caitlin Clark what can she work on with her defensive capabilities? No. They don't. Because that doesn't fit the narrative, Duvall. So you're not gonna get them actual basketball questions. And if you go up there as a journalist and you ask that young lady, what are the things she's gonna work on in the off season to increase her defensive efficiency? Let me know what happens to that media member because they're gonna attack them.
Yep.
And say they jealous.
Yep.
You know, the common narrative for asking a basketball question.
And get death threats.
Yes. They can ask Angel about me bounds, but you better not ask Caitlin about her defensive deficiencies. You can ask her at your peril. Because they're gonna be calling for your job and saying you're a quack.
Yeah. They know Angel fans ain't gonna threaten you. We might push back, but we ain't gonna threaten you.
Yeah, we ain't trying to get people fired for your opinion.
They got Cheryl fired.
Basically, analysts, that's all they giving is opinions. Right?
Yeah. They got Sheriff Swoop fired, and I think Sheriff Swoop so shaken from that situation. If you were to listen to the broadcast last night, but I know you was at the game.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the broadcast, she'll basically being humble, like, thank you for having me up here. I didn't think I'd be up here today. You know? I mean, she was saying stuff like that. And like she really, I think Cheryl Swoop's really shaking up from what CC did to her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why Monica McNutt was talking about you have to take some accountability for the state of how. I mean, can we actually cover you, CC, and tell the truth? Because right now we what you call it, what they call it, bluntly honest with Angel Reese, and everybody's okay with that.
Yeah.
You know, they even criticized Paige. They criticized Olivia Miles, but y'all find me y'all find me the interview where CC got asked about her turnover issue. Is she still leading the league in turnovers?
I wouldn't be surprised she isn't.
Hold on. So is anybody asking her about these basketball questions?
Mm-hmm.
No, they're not gonna ask. Yeah, she's leading the league.
And she missed games too.
Yeah, she's leading the league. So again.
But they won't answer that. They're
No.
too afraid to answer that.
Last night, the first thing I did, Tony went live on her TikTok last night while she was in the game. And she said, the first thing she said, we was walking back to she walking back to the car with her phone in her hand. She said, Jordan Canada has 7 damn turnovers.
God damn.
God damn, Keisha, you out there giving it out.
Mm-hmm.
People was like, yeah. But let you make that statement in the media room after the game. Caitlin, you had 6 turnovers today. Is there anything you doing to clean it up?
Mm-hmm.
You notice how they don't ask them questions?
No, they don't.
They don't ask them questions. So at the end of the day, you have to understand, Devon. Angel Reese is she's in a predicament. They're not letting her out because they are hell bent on trying to make her irrelevant in this conversation. And the more they try to make her irrelevant in this basketball conversation, the more she becomes relevant. They actually doing the reverse. You know what it reminds me of?
What reminds you of, Keisha?
You know how our current president in office, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how we used to say Democrats keep talking about him over and over, talking about him over and over, over and over again. Just keep talking about him. What that do, Duvall? That man got right back in office.
Yep.
Because they kept his name in the lips. Look, Chad, I ain't trying to compare Angel Reese to Trump, but because you talk about somebody so bad all the time, you keep them in the consciousness of everybody. So it forces you to make a decision. You either for them or you're against them. Because you feel in your mind, if you for him, you feel in your mind, why do you keep doing him like that? And if you're against him, you over there like, I'm just trying to show y'all what he doing.
Mm-hmm.
But then you start going, I gotta run for this person because I think they're getting railroaded.
Mm-hmm.
Lo and behold, we here.
Yep.
So then you start talking about, well, I think he got 34 convictions. Nobody cared. Some people didn't care. Because y'all done made him into a martyr.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all done talk so negatively over and over about that same person.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So that's what they do. In their attempts to make you not like Angel, they just making her bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what happened to the man that came down the escalator.
Yep.
I mean, everybody knew who he was, but he wasn't popular like this. Duvall. I mean, we knew him as a businessman, but come on, Duvall.
He just tapped into a depressed fan base that needed somebody to give them hope.
Mm-hmm.
And he became that because what people don't realize that 2012, Trump was a Democrat.
Yeah, he was a Democrat.
Mm-hmm. People forget about that.
But if you keep going, I'll put it to you like this: the more you going up on CNN talking about congressional this and angel this and angel that, even people that don't watch basketball is like, why they keep talking about this Angel Reese girl?
Mm-hmm.
Then they go look, and people go make a decision. They go look at all the evidence, and they like either yay or nay. Some people gonna be like, "What are you doing?" Because I done met people. I tried to tell somebody in that I was talking to. Do you know that people didn't, because they see me doing podcasts of all?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many people are Caucasian brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
You know how many of them come up to me and ask me, "Why they doing that girl like that?"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Who you mean?" That Reese girl. What she did to them? So she ain't did nothing but play basketball. Yeah, I feel bad. That's why I support her. It's just not right. That girl ain't trying to kill nobody. She ain't no thief. She ain't no hood rat. What's wrong with them? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, you keep supporting her because I support her too. Now I ain't get Do you know how many people is not on social media? They looking at these people like they fools. That's what a lot of these CC fans don't understand. They look at the game and be like, well, "She a great post player. I don't know what they're talking about."
Yeah.
I don't know what these people talking about. But I ain't getting in no chat rooms. I ain't getting on no Twitter and dealing with crazy. They just stay in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. And the more you keep them people, so they be like, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna buy a Barbie doll because I don't know why they doing that girl like that.
Yeah.
That's how it go down. And for some reason, they think I'm the what you call it, Devon? Think I'm the caramel spokesperson. It's like, what? It's like, why they come? Can I ask you something? What you mean? Why they do that girl like I know her?
Yeah.
I don't know. It ain't that serious. It ain't, but it's like a whole campaign go on if she say something they don't like. Oh Lord. So I don't know. I don't know, Devon. Most people would, if you actually ask people, they will agree with this list of the all WNBA teams.
Mm-hmm.
But the Clarkers ain't gonna like it.
Not at all.
They gonna say the people at USA Today are hating. And they're trying to get Caitlin Clark. Everybody out to get her.
And this is what they don't want to factor in because we could wrap this up. But you always hear that people are jealous of Caitlin. People are jealous of Caitlin.
Everybody.
But I can tell you for a fact, her fans are jealous of Angel. You know I know that? They ain't care about CC getting an NBA 2K cover till Angel got one.
What you talking about? They ain't care about CC getting a Barbie doll until Angel got one.
I'll go in now. They ain't care about CC getting a Barbie doll till Angel got one. Now they want to AI white people, black women, black girls with Caitlin Clark Barbie dolls. This is what they doing. This is crazy.
Because they want to, like I was arguing with somebody earlier, Devon, they have perpetuated this. Let me debunk something else right quick before we go. They got this narrative. You know how they had that narrative? Y'all only like her because she's black. I told somebody, you don't think white people like her too? You don't think Mexican people like her? Dominican?
Yeah.
Spaniards, Asian. You don't think none of them like her too? You think us, 13% of the population, is the only one buying merch of Angel Reese? The community that like bootleg? You think we the only one spending them dollars? Really? No. You could only become this popular if you cross over between the black community and the majority community. You cannot get this popular just off of us. Hip hop is a big thing, right? Devon?
Huge thing.
Who consumes it more than us? They love our culture. What is wrong with y'all?
They just hate our problems.
Yeah. She's a part of the culture. So no, I don't like her just because she's black. Some people just like her because she her.
Yeah. Personality. Her personality sells. I give you a couple more examples. It was quite funny. They ain't care about fashion with Caitlyn until they started seeing Angel was known for fashion.
Now Caitlyn got to be a spokesperson for Prada.
Yeah. It's very convenient. It's very, very, very convenient that now they want their favorite player to be on social media. Because my GOAT is known for social media.
Correct. They want her to engage more. And if she don't engage, they engage for her.
Think about this. There was a precedent about Caitlyn getting a shoe. So Angel got her shoe out.
That was that first year. Oh my God. They thought they could run up on Nike with all their delusions. Nike didn't care what they said.
Yeah.
Remember they was putting out YouTube videos about Nike and do it. Nike got it in for Caitlyn. I seen that video.
Yeah,
they gave her $28 million, but they got it in for her too. Nike just ignored them like they didn't matter. Put the shoe out when they wanted to.
Remember, they wanted Caitlyn to get a McDonald's commercial after Angel got one. Remember that?
What did you talk? Devon, we're going to say this on rap. Let me tell you something about these crazy people. They want Angel.
Yeah.
If they could get Angel on Caitlin's team right now, they would do it.
In a heartbeat.
I'm not saying our culture don't have dollars. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying she has crossover appeal. The brands Angel is doing, the brands that Angel is doing business right with Devon are crossover products, Chad.
Yes.
She's not just doing Victoria's Secret is a crossover product. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, crossover product. It's not just in our culture. That's what I mean.
Martell Barbie Doll is a crossover product.
It's a crossover product. People that sell those products relate to the masses, not just our culture.
Let me give y'all some breaking news, chat. Angel Reese is now a spokesman for RC Cola. Sorry to tell y'all that. She's now a spokesman for Chet Soda. Sorry to tell you that. She's not a spokesman for Jimmy Dean Sausage. Sorry to tell you that. Her brand is not black specific.
No. That's all I mean.
Y'all know white people eat McDonald's too, right? Y'all know Hispanic wear headphones as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know Asians also eat Reese's Pieces cereal. I'm just saying.
I'll just, I'll put it to you like this. I'm from the South. And what they call it, Master P got a cereal.
Yeah.
You ever heard of it?
I guess it's called Master Plates or something like that, or something.
Like he had one called, it was like Snoop cereal, and then he had one called Master Crunch.
Yeah.
Okay, when I go home, cause that where I'm from, I might roll up on some and they got the chips and stuff. I might roll up on some of that stuff. But when I'm here in Texas, are you laughing at me, Devon?
No, I'm laughing at Sister Tony. Remember she said I ate the chips.
What?
Remember when Sister Tony said they got air in the chips?
That's what I'm telling you. When I roll home, I might roll up on me some Master P cereal. Oh no. And stuff like that. They got a brand, that they be rolling up on cereal. But when I'm out here in Texas, I don't see that cereal, man.
Nah. I don't see it in Florida either.
I'm not knocking it. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is, it's going to sell in my community back home. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My city is, New Orleans is predominantly a black city.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Robert, Snoop Loops. You don't see no Snoop Loops in Walmart in Texas.
Nah. And Sister Tony said, take no air out of them chips.
Everybody got a start. Everybody got to start somewhere in the ball.
He said Master P trying to scare people with the chips.
Put all this air up in here, Master P.
She got air on the chips.
They call them rap snacks.
Jesus.
I ain't lying. Look, I ain't lying. Look, hold on. Just so before we go, they think I'm playing. Devon, you ain't heard of these chips?
No. Hey, they $27
for 10 bags.
Man, they better stop that joke. Man, you get Cheetos cheaper than that.
Angel Reese is not on the face. It's not on the cover of Rap Snap.
Angel D will hang up on the phone of Masterpiece.
All I'm saying is she on global brands. All I'm saying.
I can see Angel going to Janine and say, "Hey, Master P reached out to me and said he wanted me to be a spokesman for his chips." And Janine say, "You talking them welfare cereal? Nah, we ain't do that."
I ain't got no problem with Master P. He got to do what he got to do. I support my brother. Trust me, when I go home, we support our brother.
Yeah.
Because that's our brother. He from where we from. But chat, y'all didn't even know the man had a cereal.
You get Master P cereal with an EBT card.
But, hey, not too much, okay? Not too much. You hear what I'm telling you? Not too much now.
This is yes, the first one.
You can get 10 bags for $27.99. And you gonna say, the 99 when you finish with them, Devon.
Jesus.
Yeah, Robert Jones, he said, I'm from the crib, no cap. Master P chip brand had flavor to them. They not bland on the real. You joking, you never try. Look, I had some at, look, let me tell y'all something. We be repping our brother. My point is, I am not big. Look, let me tell you something. My point is, it takes time for these smaller, brands to get going. Reese is dealing with brands that are global brands.
I'm gonna tell you what my point is.
Go ahead.
My point is, Sister Toe said there's too much air in chips.
Shit!
And we ain't buying that shit.
I'm gonna let you keep messing with my boy Master P. You mad because he got rap snacks. Stop being a hater. You gotta start somewhere.
She said he's too much air in chips. She's trying to scheme us. Don't do it, Master P. You try to scheme us like you scheme beat by the pound. That's why your junk ain't jump off after they left.
Why are you such a hater? Why are you such a hater? All you gotta do is congratulate. That's all you gotta do.
I'm gonna congratulate Master P for having too much air in them chips. Don't do it, Master P. Take the air out the chips. Put some more chips in the bags, and they might be worth $27 that you're trying to sell them for. But if you got too much air in them chips, I'm not buying. You trying to sell me a BBL? You trying to sell me a BBL chips? I'm not doing it, Keisha.
I'm through with you.
Not the BBL chips. Do the BBL
you over
chips.
Here, you over here making fun of Master P. All I was just simply telling y'all. And Devon went to the damn left. All I was simply telling y'all. Oh, before we go, I gotta show what Fee put in the thing. I think it was for you, Devon. Oh, hold on. Hey. Well, Devon, I didn't listen to it, so let's see what Fee got to say. Now Smith must be out here showing out or something. All for Devon. Hold on, let me see.
Rest of this season, I think, in order to really be a contender, because without her, that's just whether or not she can shoot the pull-up. She's between the legs and one finish, and she can do that plus much more. And it's fun to watch her with this group, but they need her consistency throughout the rest of this season. I think in order to really be a contender. Because without her, I would worry about the aces.
Yeah, and I think the other thing for me with her, I'm glad you brought.
Test is whether or not she can shoot the pull-up. She's between the leg and one finish, and she can do that plus much.
So they trying to big up Nalissa.
Trade value.
Huh?
Trade value.
Is that what they trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing said something about plus. What does that mean? Hold on.
That means
Let
she
me
got
make
more,
this smaller.
That means she got more bodies.
Sid, you so foul. She could that plus much more. I'm weak. Y'all stupid. Y'all ain't no good.
Let's wrap it
What
up.
Yeah, we gotta get up here. What did Nalissa do tonight? Somebody tell me in the chat what she had tonight. While the ball trying to put out the pass.
She just better not eat no chips. That's all.
You a hater.
Don't
That's
eat no
what you
chips
is.
and don't eat macaroni cheese from Mina Maybe.
Yeah, all I was saying is she got to have some crossover appeal, chat. For these big brands to get in the Angel Reese business, right, Devon,
Yeah.
they have to feel like she can cross over. It's with anything.
And she crossed over his space.
Multiple communities, not just her community. That's all I was trying to say. If I articulated it wrong, forgive me, but that's what I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to put down our community, not at all. Y'all know me. I don't do no foolishness like that. I ride for mine till the wheels fall off. When you're wrong or right, the right Duval. When you're wrong or right, we ride for ours.
Yeah. Liz Smith got 7 points.
Shut up, Duval.
She took
Asia Wilson got 33.
Yeah.
They fighting. The Ace is up by 3. There's only 20 seconds left. Good game.
Jackie
All
Young
right.
said, hey, I'm going to still get mine off.
She did.
She said, you can't get yours, but I'm going to get mine.
Yeah, Jackie Young got 23.
Mm-hmm.
Delta Gray got 16. Dana Evans back, 3 points. Okay. There's another team that I feel like should have did something by the trade deadline.
Yeah.
So we'll see. They might stand pat. We'll see. Not the nasty chitlin flavor chips. Who made them? See, I done got our chat out into a whole nother realm, Devon. Now they bringing up all the snacks they didn't like. But anyway, we about to get up off here. It's been almost 3 hours. I can't believe I've been up here. That's why I can't mess around with Devon no more. That's it, Chad. No more Devon for the rest of the week. I gotta travel to Baton Rouge, then to New Orleans, then Atlanta, and then back to New Orleans, back to Baton Rouge, see my mama before I head out, and then back home. So, the ball will be called up in the middle of the night randomly for us to get up here. So, hey, I'll be at Barbie night. Send me an email if you're going to be in the building. All right, Duval, you got anything else?
In the famous words of Alyssa Smith, get the strap.
Man. Oh, Duval, I need you to send me your address. I'm going to send you some of them wrap snacks.
Okay. No, you got to take the air out of them.
No, I ain't going to be able to do all that. I'm going to send you some of them. Wrap snacks so you can try them out for yourself so you don't be hating on my boy. You know, we gotta get into entrepreneurship. Stop being like that.
Yeah.
Make our own food. What's wrong with you? All right, Chad. I gotta get off of here. My daughter on the way in. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, they got little baby wrap snacks.
That mean it got a lot more air in them.
You a hater. I'm just looking at this. They got Chat. Shout out to Rap Snacks. Y'all support the Rap Snacks, man. Don't be a hater. Support your people.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, don't be a hater like Duvall. Stop talking. Ain't nobody made no chitlin chips. That's nasty. Anyway, hit the like button on the way out the door, Duvall. Get off of here.
Yeah.
Tell them peace.
Peace.
All right, we out.